Boom, we're live. Hey everybody. I see we got some people here that are new, some people that have been with me for a while now. And well, let's get started. All right, so we are at the what is this? The sixth session for our interior industrial interior. And we're going to continue exactly where we stopped in the previous one, and that was when we made the seating arrangement here. We made this weird chair with the really shitty looking cover. So I'm going to have to rework that cover because I really don't like this thing. It just, Max does not have a nice way of presenting this sort of details. It doesn't look right, especially when you put it next to these guys. It kind of looks a bit watered down. Anyways, today we need to decide what are we going to build for our room. So the first thing that we said on the last stream was that this chair is probably not supposed to be here, but maybe something like put it up at the corner. I think it was Valentina's idea about a reading chair or something like this. So put it here in the corner so you can read a book or something. And also, we do need to find a way how we can place all of these guys and have an actual TV in the screen in this room. So what we can do is just maybe just turn it around like this, and now we can just put a simple TV up on the wall over here. Maybe even move it a bit to the back, just so there is some movement space over there, and we can put something underneath here, like some sort of a shelf or whatever, and we can put either the TV on it or we can put the TV on the wall. Now, we need to choose what else are we going to do with this apartment, because this is again a very small place. So we're gonna have to do some clever design as to how we're gonna deal with the color for this, or not the color, but how we're gonna deal with the space for this thing. First thing I'm gonna do is just select this and change the color to something a bit tad more colorful. There we go. Maybe I'll bite a bit more. Okay. All right. Okay, so like always, I'm gonna open up the Discord channel. You guys can jump in, share your ideas, and whatever you guys prefer to put in here, we're gonna put it in here and see how our room is gonna end up looking. So put this thing over here. Let me see what you guys have placed. All right. There we go. Liked it. Gave it a rating. Okay, so this is the sad man liking the course that he bought. 5 stars. Yep, that's me, man. Thank you, buddy. All right. Like I said, everybody who's watching this live, now is your chance. We want to add in some details to this scene. So go over in Discord channel, in the streaming related channel, drop your ideas, and let's populate this scene a bit. Now, over here, we can either choose to put something on the wall over here and put a TV on top of it, or we can do with something else that you guys might add. So whatever you guys choose, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna get rid of this color because it's annoying. All right, so for now this is fine. We're not gonna deal with any like materials for now. We just want to focus on actually the design for this place. So let's see what you guys are sharing. All right, so we got a lace lamp. What is a lace lamp? All right, so it's just hanging lamps. Nope. Let's see what else you guys have actually shared previously. We got a bunch of lamps in here. All right. A lot of lamps, a lot of lamps. Here's the thing though, from what I've noticed is that a lot of these designs here, they're all based on having some sort of a pipe in here. So we might actually go ahead and create a kit, so we can kit bash some ideas here. Like, this is actually really easy. All we got to do is create one element for the pipe, another one that's going to be a turn, another one that's going to have a T pose, and another one that's going to have a cross. So why not? Why not just make one, and then out of that thing we can probably end up creating a plethora of different furniture. So let's do that. Let's save. Oh, hello. What is this? Yeah, well, these are dividers. I don't think we can use a divider in here because, well, we don't really have much of the room left so we can divide. The only thing that we're gonna have is a simple wall in here, because this is gonna be the bathroom, and in the bathroom we still have our picture from last time. So yeah. What do you need to share on Discord? You don't need anything. Just click on the link below in the description. That is where you're gonna find the link to Discord, and that's it. You can either download the Discord app, or you can just go through the browser. Doesn't require anything else. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna go over, create a new one, create, reset. Yep. Now let's go in and add in some of the elements. Oh, what do you want us to share over there? You can share anything that you think would fit well into this scene. So there is no particular idea. If you think something would look cool in this scene, share it. I would love to see your ideas. All right, so now. Actually, you know what? Let's just go like this. Click. If we go with a spline, let's just go with a cylinder. That's going to give me more control. So radius, let's try that's 2. That will be rather large. So let's try maybe 1. Height, that's 10. Okay, cool. So we got a radius of 1 centimeter, which is the diameter of about 2 centimeters, which is okay, I think. And let's simply just make this thing into 5 from 1. All right. Oh, and bear in mind, the idea here is to put something that would be industrial wise. So stuff like this doesn't really ring industrial. This is more woodwork alongside with something like this. So a lot of woodwork, not too much design. Although it kind of looks interesting. There, so we'll put this thing to the side. Let's quickly select some of the stuff. So I'm gonna delete this, then I can detach this. And then out of this one, put a shell. And again, I can just continue on working with this, but I can also come in here, put a circle. Like this. Now increase the radius, so it's maybe something like so. Thickness is fine. All right, that's the opening thickness. So now let me increase the thickness so we actually get the same width. All right, so this corner I can use it up, so you just change the interpolation to something like so it's easier to work with. So edit poly, delete all the things that I don't need, so I just need the corner here like this. All right, awesome. All right, then move this thing to the side for now. Let's add in some of the extra geometry in here, so scale it outwards. So hold on shift, drag it once on this side. There we go. Very, very simple corner. And this can be used to help us turn this thing. All right, that's going to be the well for this one. Now the middle one, I want to have a small bulge in here. So just scale it outwards, select this one and this one. Again, very small scale. Add in some extra edges to help support the sharpness of the edges. One there, 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 and there. A couple of more on this side. 1, 2, 3. A couple of more in here. 1, 2, and 3. And now Turbo Smooth should help make this thing a nice smooth. All right, so probably should move. Yeah, see this one over here should probably fall more in line so it doesn't have this bulge. All right. Some custom moving here because I do want this thing to look like it's turning. And there we go. We got a nice bulge over here, what you would get when you're twisting metal. So that's fine. All right, and we can turn this in any way we want. So now just take one more of these, put it over on this side. Let's make a T-pose and a cross pose. There we go. And there we go. So center to object, center to object, center both of these X, Y, Z, center to center like this. That's cool. And now I can go ahead and will there be a video recording? How do you mean is there going to be a video recording? This thing is recorded and always stays on YouTube. So now delete this. All right. Well, actually, before we do that though, I'm going to try and do something else. I'm going to go in, cut from there. All right. Okay. Now, let's select this. I don't need this side. And actually, let me try and do it like this. If I detach this thing as a clone and select just the bottom one, actually select this one as well as a clone. move it over here. So these two now are separate. So I can put a symmetry up on this, on the Y. Yeah, that's gonna make it so I have it on both sides. Edit poly, remove the center one, I don't need it. Now, select these guys, select the ones in the bottom, control click, delete. Whoops, okay. These two can get collapsed, these two get collapsed. Attach both of them. Let's see if we get, nope. This thing goes off. Yep, this is fine as well. So just select the one on the top along with this one, and let's see if the bridge is going to work this time. No, it won't. All right, so I guess we're going to do half and half then. So turn this thing off, turn those off, and now the bridge should work. Yes, it does. And turn it off, bridge. Okay, we have this thing. So I can just delete the bottom one and now make it so it's symmetry on the Z. Okay, there we go. So edit poly. Add in some extra edges here to hold the welding like this. If we put on a turbo smooth now, there we go. Nice cross. Okay, symmetry off, that's fine. If we got the symmetry on for this one, we're gonna need just one more that's gonna be a T-pose, not a cross one. So by just doing this, we're gonna be almost at the point where we actually have everything that we need to get our kit bashing done. So let's select these guys, but make sure we don't select the ones in the back. Collapse. 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 Okay, collapse, collapse, collapse. A few more to collapse, and we got our T coupling as well. So again, add in maybe another edge here, but wait a second. All right, select everything, weld together like this. And now we should get, yeah, there we go, a nice flowing connection. If I put it here, put a turbo smooth on, there we go. All right, so let's just make sure that the width of the pipes is similar to what we have over here. So this coupling that's supposed to go on top of the actual pipe should be enough, so when this thing goes inside, it's not gonna make any big problems. So let's check it out. Yep, there we go. That's fine. The width is fine. It goes to about there. We can just use a shell for this thing on the inside. There we go, like this. And awesome. This works. I can turn off the turbo smooth for this thing for now. All right, that's great. Okay, awesome. Turn off the turbo smooth as well. So how far out do I want this thing to stretch out? Well, I want to keep this thing the same size or the same length on all sides. So what I'm going to do is just use a plane to help me guide the distance. So I'm going to start from the corner here and add in maybe 2 centimeters. So let's go 2. There we go. And that 2 is going to snap from here. All right, awesome. So that means these guys snap over here. Then this thing gets snapped over here. 2, 2. There we go. All right, awesome. So this is 2 centimeters on all sides. Now that's fine. I'm gonna put this thing in a different color, so now it's done. This thing, different color. Again, I know it's done. Something here looks a bit off. Not sure if this thing is fine, so let's select everything, check the weld. Everything is fine here. So the turbo smooth. Yeah, everything looks clean, no problems whatsoever. All right, I guess I was wrong. Let's go and do the same thing over here. There we go. 2 centimeters. And the last one is over here, 2 centimeters as well. All right, awesome. Delete that one, and what we're left with is these guys. Now I just need to check how far out this thing goes out. So for this, I can just use this as a copy to go to about here. Copy, and this should help me get or gauge the distance I need to go. So hold on, scale this thing outwards to about 10%. If I go a bit above to 15%, yeah, 15% is gonna be fine. Okay. So I'm going to select all my sides, hold down shift, drag out, so it's up to 115. There we go. Now select both of these, get the middle, hold on shift, drag it out, drag it in. Whoop. 85 or 84, and hold on shift. There we go. So those are fine. Check this thing. Oops. 16, and there we go. All right, so what was this option used for? What generally happens is when you start selecting stuff like this, the gizmo is usually up on this option, and when this thing happens, the gizmo is placed on the item you selected, in this case, which is this border over here. But if I try to scale something, it's going to scale from here, and it's not going to be correct for this side. So if I wanted to scale uniformly on both sides, what I would do is I would go over here and put it over here. So it says use selection center. So now it's selecting from the center of the selection, which means it will uniformly scale for both of these. So now move this thing over here. Let's add in a couple of edges. That's one over there, 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 there. So everywhere where we have a sharp corner, I want to have a chamfer, again with a very small amount. Yeah, there we go. So now when we put a turbo smooth on, everything is going to retain the same. All right, awesome, that works. That works as well. Okay, so again, let's just do the same thing over here. I want to scale out 15 degrees or 15. Oh, wait a second. Nope, don't want that one. Just want to do this. There we go. 15. Give it the thickness of 7. Go in 16%, something like that, and draw in. All right, 100, damn it. This is annoying. Whatever, 116 it is then. There we go. Okay, select all of this. All right, now again, chamfer, same thing, 0.1 or 0.01, 2 segments. Turbo smooth on will give me this. So cool. I got my T-pose, I got my cross, I got my corner, I have my regular pipe. So let's just put everything in the middle, center to object. It's actually fine over there. This is no longer needed. Ooh, this one might be a bit of an issue. So I'm going to put it like this, and then I'm going to scale it center to center, no, pivot to pivot. There we go. Okay, turbo smooth on. All right, let's now test it out and see if we got everything. This kit bash should help us pretty much create any of the elements that we saw already. So you guys have anything that you guys might have shared now should be a lot easier to create and a lot faster. So let me just go in, Twitch, industrial style, and pipe kit bash. All right, now let me see what you guys have shared here. All right, you see, here is a lot of that thing. Again, pipes. Hey, hello, here's another barrel. It's actually not a bad idea. Again, a lot of ideas. See, here's another frame for the bed made out of pipes. So let's do this thing this way then. I'm going to open up my industrial scene. And in there, we are going to play a bit with our kit bash. All right, kit bash, pipe, merge. There we go, very small, but exactly the size that we needed to. So let's put this thing in its own layer. Call this new layer, kit bash. Wouldn't using Turbo Smooth on every object cause you a lot of rendering time? Nope. Turbo Smooth has no effect on render times. So kit bash 01, so KB01, KB02, KB03. Probably should have named them straights and whatever, but just kit bash is fine for now. All right, now let's check the bed and see what we have here though. The first thing that we have is, well, nothing. This thing is floating in midair, so we don't have any support for it. All right, I guess that's going to be our first thing to do. Select this, select kit bash, so isolate them both, and now let's make a bed out of pipes. So for this, yeah, this is what I'm looking at. So the pipings are going underneath. We have those T-junctions holding the whole thing. So yeah, it shouldn't be that hard. Let me just scroll and see what you guys have placed, but we're gonna do this thing. What do you guys think about this bed? Do we like it? Do we want to make it like this? Or maybe you want to have something else? While I'm going through the ideas that you guys have already posted, just tell me what you guys think. See, here is another light. And this is just using a T-junction, a corner, and some pipe. That's it, nothing complex. Another one that we can just use. Oh, that's what I need. I need an ending here for the wall. All right, let's quickly make just that thing, just so I have it. And this can be like really easy to create because all we got to just put out one copy, or better yet, instead of copying that thing, let's just copy this. So now turn on the Turbo Smooth. There we go. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. So make one over here and drag it outwards like this. One more out like that. And into the wall. Add in some extra edges. There we go, very sharp turns over there. Turbo Smooth on. 2 iterations. Flip it around. So now if it goes in, yep, it does. Goes in. Awesome. So kit bash 05, that's fine. Cool. Now let's start building this thing up. Let me open up my bed so I can see the frame. Actually, I'm just gonna scroll down. Ooh, hello. Interesting. I like this design. We will come back to this design a bit as soon as I'm finished up with this thing. We're gonna get back to that design. Here is another very interesting design. There's some great stuff over here. Hey, this is a cool thing. Let me scroll. This is what I love about this sort of a design. Everything can be used with pipes. Like, pipes can be used for pretty much the entire design here. So it's going to be very cool. A lot of seats. Alright, back to my... Well, here's the frame that we want, because we already have the mattress. So this is basically what we want to create. So I'm going to open up this thing. Save it. And I'm going to start working on this. I just need to save it up. Let's go Twitch, industrial broom, and bed frame idea. Alright, so we got this. I'm going to put this thing over here. You guys can continue dropping in some ideas for whatever you want to see. But as soon as we're finished with this, we'll get on to the next thing that you guys choose. So for now, I want to start off with this. Now, for this, I will need to have the frame going from... Well, let's just start building this like a jigsaw. Start from the corners. So, let's see. Over here, we got... Oh, snap. This is one thing that I'm missing. I'm missing a corner turn here that would go something like from here. Something that would also go like this. Okay. Well then, let's do that this way. Move it back. Move it back. Alright, all of this is now unneeded. I'll delete that. What I'm left is with this thing. Now I want to have this be just regularized. Oh, wait a second. Yep, there's something extra here. So just go over Rapid Tools, Geometry Regularizer. This will make it, yep, flat. Same side on this thing, Geometry Regularizer. Basically, this thing is the same thing with the Loop Regularizer, but the problem with the Loop Regularizer is you have to be down on the bare edit poly, so it's not a modifier and doesn't work on a modifier set, while Rapid Tools does work on a modifier set. So there we go. Now out of this, I want to delete both of these, delete both of these. So these are support edges. Now I want to go in here let me just check something and see. If I turn this thing 5, no, 10, there we go. So now this can work. Alright, so let's do it like this then. One there. Two. Actually, I'm just going to go like this and regularize the cut. That's going to make sure that come on. So two there, two there, two there, two there, delete. Go rapid tool, geometry, regularizer. Yep. There we go. So how many do we have now? 1, 2, 3. Attach both. So select both of these, bridge them together. That's fine. It's okay. No bridge. No, get rid of that one. Not the best, cleanest thing, but we'll see how it works with a turbo smooth. It's not the cleanest thing, but actually if you take a look at the actual geometry, when you're twisting the metal, you're bound to get some of this sort of a distortion. I can try and get this thing to be the perfect size, but actually I like it this way a bit. So let me just try to do it like this. Quickly fix this by just scaling it out a bit, but just one of those things that I'm happy to leave as it is. There we go. I got some weird triangles here, but again, it's giving me a bit of a pinching, which I actually like how it looks. There we go. I think I'm going to keep this. Alright, what is this? Yeah, there is some stuff floating around. I don't need that thing. I don't need that thing or that thing. Alright, and let's just make one more version on this side. And this version will be symmetry on the X. Nope. There we go. Edit poly. Get rid of the middle line. Alright, control click. That's actually a pretty good idea. Save before you screw up. Now, what is this? Okay. Control backspace does not want to work. Why? Alright, so control click. Of course it won't remove it now. Because if it did, everything would have been so nice. Whatever. There we go, just bridge this again. One of those things that Max likes to do and nobody knows why, but it does, so it works. Alright, there we go. So I got those types of connections. We can get this thing around, so it's KB06 and KB07. Alright, I think now we should have enough. Let's test out and see. I'm actually going to save up as a different number scene. Alright, cool. Now, open up the frame idea and see. So we have one turn over here. Cool. Please do a British accent. I cannot do a British accent, so no. Okay. First things first, let's add in one of these guys. Over here. Oh, hell no. Wait a second. I'm missing one more version where it takes a corner, but there is no... and damn it. I need one more of these. This is why it's always a great thing to have a kit bashing set, but until you make it, it can be pain in the... So need a corner that goes up and across. So for this one, just select this whole thing and delete. Great thing about it is that once it's finished, it expedites things exponentially. You only lose time while you're doing stuff for the kit bash. Everything else later on is just so much easier. Well, that's why it's the basis for pretty much any game modeling. Alright, so bridge across like this. Okay, wait a second. We're not gonna have a cap here, so we're gonna just do this and then cut from there to there. Get rid of that edge. It's gonna look a bit wonky here, or not. Yep, it's cool. That's cool. All right. Oh wait. So we'll need one in here to go across. I'll need one like this. Now this one will go in here. Since everything has the same exact pivot, I can just place it there. It will be in the right position. Drop it down so it's right where I need it. And this thing will go over here. Again, the pivot is in the right position. I can just pull it there, put it in here. Put a different color to them so I know what the hell is happening. So I'm going to put a darker color on everything except the pipes, or the long pipes. just make it down to so. There we go. All right, that's fine. I just get this thing over. And I'll need a T-junction on the bottom, and believe it or not, we're getting very close to having the base for this thing to be finished really quickly. But as always, it always takes a bit of time to get everything done. We're looking the right way. So like this. So we just select everything, move it up. Okay. This one I can move the vertices to get the length that I need. And of course, damn it. Probably should have made these guys a bit thicker, so I can just take one of these pipes and just get it all across, but yeah, it's too late now. Anyways, cool. We got the corner. The great thing is that I can now just take the same thing and copy it over on the 4 edges, and we get the size for the bed. So the bed frame will be defined as to exactly the size that we needed by the size of our bed. So now put it into position. Let me open up this thing and hide this for now. I just need this thing to be here. Now select all of these except the one on the bottom and of course this one. Pull it up, and that's the thing now. This is supposed to be to the height of our mattress, so maybe to about this high. Yeah, this would work, which means that this guy goes down to there. This guy goes up to there. I have no idea why I have a shell up on this thing. It's totally unneeded. Let me just remove those so they're not the source for any problems later on. Remove the shell. If I need to have an open pipe somewhere, I can just put a shell. There we go. Oh crap. Alright, this is really high up, so let me check and see where this thing should stand. So it's on the ground. So it should be about here. Alright, pull it up. That's enough. Alright, isolate everything. Ah, damn it. Alright. Could you share your videos on like Facebook, I'm guessing it's Instagram, etc., and give you credit on them? Okay, I don't know if you know about me or not, but I hate social media. I suck at social media. I don't have an Instagram, so I cannot share it. The only social media that I do have is the YouTube channel that I do have, and from time to time that I post some stuff on YouTube, on Facebook that's generally about work. So yeah, I would suck at like doing stuff for social media. Now, Y, make this their mirror on the Y as a copy.
Everything changes.
Put it on this side. Okay, just so for this, I don't need... Oh, you want to share it in your account? Sure, just leave a link and feel free to share it. As long as there is a link so people know how to find more of it, I'm all up for it. Hell, I don't mind. By the way, if you have a following that there are people that are interested into like seeing the stuff that you do, hit me up later on so I can give you an affiliate link, so whoever comes off from your side and maybe they buy some of the stuff that I have, like, well, for now it's only just one course, but again, you can get some money out of it as well. All right, so get this thing off. Now, make this thing mirror on the X as a copy. Pull it back. Awesome. Sweet. Delete that. Get this thing all across like this. There we go. Scotty, believe it or not, dude, I love it when I hear somebody comes by and tells me that watching my stuff or following the tutorial that I've made helped him either get through a year in college, or maybe they got a job or something like that. That's an amazing feeling. That's what I do. That's why I do this. I love the positive feedback that people get out of this thing. So like this, that's fine. Rectangle, let's pull in one like this. Now let's drop this thing off. I've had few people that have contacted me in the past. They wanted to basically monetize everything, make everything hidden behind paywalls. I was not happy with that. So, yeah. The way that I see it, if I put everything behind paywalls, what happens is a lot of it is going to be people that want to break into the business, but they don't have the money for it, so they cannot learn, so they cannot even start. So that was a big no-no. All right, that's fine. On the other hand, that would have been the more selfish thing and definitely would have paid better. All right, 0.1, it's fine. Oh, snap. This is gonna suck. All right, that's cool. Oh. Well, you know what? I just thought about something. If I put this thing like this, the cover that I have created for my bed is gonna be no longer viable, so I'm gonna have to make a new one, which kind of sucks, but whatever. I'll see if I can wiggle my way out of this, but I don't think I will be able to. So make 1, 2, 3. Scotty, if you check the info below, the channel, you're gonna see that I do have a course up on Udemy, or not Udemy, but Gumroad. It's the V-Ray lighting course. I'm working on a second one that's gonna be about something else. So in time, there will be more stuff that's gonna be like premium. But for now, it's only one. Do you have an ad or anything promoting your channel? No, I do not. Everything that you see, like all of these people that are following the channel, they're following it purely organically. I haven't paid anybody to be here. I actually got a bunch of mails from a bunch of shady like characters offering me ways to buy subscribers or whatever, but what's the point? What is the point of buying subscribers? You're just going to ramp up your numbers and do what? None of those people are going to be interested into learning what I'm basically showing here. So, no. Everybody that's here is here because they want to be here. And that's the way I want to keep it. Yeah, I guess you could say that I'm bribing you with knowledge. I like that. All right, we got our bed frame. Now when I unhide everything, hey, I can work with this. Yeah, I can unscrew this up. Oh, whoa, hey, whoa, what the hell is this? What are you? No, delete. All right. Oh, it's gonna be. All right. Well then, let's try and move some vertices around and see what. Ooh, save first. Yeah, I will. Don't worry about those. I'm gonna put some T couplings over there, but I just need to get this thing sorted out because it's annoying me for now. All right. There we go. Slowly I can work with this. Maybe decrease some of the stuff. Push some in, push some out. Decrease this fall off to be more localized. There we go. I like this because it's gonna look, it's like it's tucked in behind the pipe. Oh, hey. Hold on a second. All right. poking. Something is poking through here. What the hell is this? Why are you poking? Alright, use soft selection, just poke back. I'm not going back to goddamn Marvel's Designer just to make another bed sheet. I'm gonna push and pull this thing until it fits. No, but joking aside, this is generally most of the things you have to do when you're fitting in a model that's coming out of Marvel's Designer. You want to use it for something like this, so you would do this. You're moving stuff around until it kind of fits. Well, hot damn, I don't know how a bed looks like from the hospital, but I'll take your word for it. You know what? For now, I'm just gonna leave it like it is. And the reason why it has that thing over there is because we're following this design. So for now, it's just like this. If you don't like the color here, we can just, I think they already had another one that was, no, this is leather, I think. So for now, I'm just gonna leave it like this. Screw it. Alright, what is it? Oh, okay, why do I have the ceiling showing up? Alright. Okay, so we got the bed in. Now we can select this thing back and add in some more things. Oh, Scotty, you have no idea how many times I've done that. You model something, you realize that's going to be broken or whatever, but then you realize that whoever made you model that thing will only use your model for, let's say, maybe a render, a still render or something, and that's never going to be directly seen from the camera, so you just say, screw it, we're done, I'm okay with this. It's called half-assing an asset. I've done that many times. Now, let's jump into my Discord and see what you guys have posted it. Hello. These are interesting ones. Let me see what else I can do with the pipes that I have for now. Oh, hello. This is interesting. Ottoman. This is a very cool design. I like this. You guys like this? Ottoman design. I like this. We'll see where we go with that. What is this crap? This is like it was made from that designer. What was her name? Well, she died, so. Okay, there we go. We can use some pipes to get some stuff like this. I saw some of the that was actually as a corner piece for books, I think. No, these are all fine for shelves. Yeah, Zaha Hadid. Yeah, that's the one. She always created stuff that was organic. I remember having to like model certain elements from stuff that she's made. That was not fun. Okay, So I actually like this thing over here. It can really fit well because we can put some of those corners up here, and it won't really take that much time. So just get in here. All right, just isolate my wall, a rectangle. All right, go down and de-isolate. First of all, before I do anything, let me see just how. Whoa, hey. Let me see how big this thing is. It's fine. Above head, one in there. That's fine. So let's go in edit poly and shell. Inner mount 0, maybe 2. Chamfer of 0.1. Bring it up, let's say 35. As a copy, that's fine. Just get both of these a bit up so you don't smack your head while you're sitting or standing down, or sitting down and standing up. So both of those, select darker. That's cool. Well, actually, since this thing is going to be here, maybe put it out like this. And what I can do is I can make 3, but change them a tiny bit. So this one can be a bit longer. Get them both a little bit lower. Go like there. Go one up here as well. All right. So for the pipes, let's choose and see what we have. Oh, wait a second. I just thought about something. Of all of those things that we created, like all of these, what I can do is select them all, deselect that thing, deselect all of these, just this, and go in there and make them all one element, so I don't end up with having a bunch of like this. Please don't crash. There we go. Let's call this bed frame. There we go. So now when we zoom in, boom, we got a bed frame. Everything works fine. That's cool. Now for this one, all right, here is another idea. Instead of having 3 of these like so, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and do something different. I'm going to go once like so, and one more time like so. So now what I'm going to do is turn this thing into a spline, move it back to maybe here, go attach, so both of these are the same spline, remove this, remove that, select this, weld. So now select this one, this one, this one, just fill it. Oh, nope. Before we fill it though, what I'm going to do is reset, save. Now reset X form. Convert to a spline. Select these. Fillet. There we go. Now it's a much better fillet. Pull it there. Okay. Rectangle. 2 by 2. That's fine. Added poly. My angle, 40 angle like this. There we go. Again, 40 angle up to here. There we go. Much more appealing look, much more modern. Very similar to what we have over here, but in a different sort of a design. And I can also come in here, and instead of just leaving it like this, I can be a bit fancier and chamfer this in. Oh, wait a second, something is not right here. Ah, of course. I keep forgetting this thing. There we go. So that chamfer. All right, thank you, Mr. Amazing Guy. Uncle Bob, go up here. Okay, drop a chamfer, 0.1, minimum angle of 50. All right, awesome. So UV map, box, 100, 100, 100. So it's going to be the same size for this thing, same material. There you go. Some wood. So I need to have, let's quickly create out of our kit bash. Ah, damn it. Why is my bed going through the wall? Damn it. It's no longer going through the wall. That's nice. Let's get in here. So I need to have one of these go into the wall. Another one over here. $90. One of these. All right. 80, 90. Awesome. 90. Put it here. And of course. Delete the shell, delete the shell, delete the shell. All right, awesome. Now let's put this thing into position. There we go. So I'm gonna just isolate these guys off like this. So that's nice. I can actually keep this thing as it is. Move it down. Mirror it on the Y as a copy. Pull it all the way up to here. Delete this. Alright, I got one of these to hold it up, but if you put it like this is going to be unstable as hell, so I have to move everything up to the front, like so. Now, this, well actually, I just take everything, isolate, attach everything together. There we go, so now I can just select one, move everything back. Whoa. There we go. That's cool. And de-isolate. Again, isolate one more time. Drop it down to here, so we get one like this. Drop it one more time down. There we go. To about there. And boom, Bob's your uncle. We got our nice shelf. Everything was well. Which is the shortcut for line? I think it's, yeah, it's Alt and A. So whenever you want to press align, you can just Alt A. That will quickly align everything. All right, so this is right. We have our reading chair, although not too happy how this thing looks over here for now, but we'll see. We'll see how we deal with this. Okay, so we got our corner here piece. We got the piece for our bed. Now for this, do we put something as a small cupboard here and we put a TV on top of it, or what do we do with this space? What do you guys want? While we have these pieces, now we can do a lot of different things. And while you guys are considering what we do about that, what I'm going to do is just make one hanger here out of those same pipes. So it's easy, at least. Again, I have my Discord open here for ideas. So if nothing else, you choose what you want me to do, and I'll go for it. All right, turn on the auto grid. Chamfort 0.1. Okay, for that, I'm gonna need just one of these guys. Turn on the turbo smooth. One of these. And one of these. Okay. Aligned. Go 90 by 90. by 90. Pull it back into position. I'm actually happy with how this thing just looks like this. Kind of looks like a small faucet, but still, that will work just fine for this use. So basically, pull it up. A coat hanger would be just fine here. we go. Alright, so go in here, attach all of these together like this. And go 1, let's try 5 and see how well we get. Alright, we don't really need that. Well, actually you are right. If we put it this way, codes will fall off. But if we go in like this, nah, they won't. And also, a turbo smooth will not hurt. Turbo smooth, there we go. Everything is white. Nice hanger, works just fine. All right. Let me just select all of them and move it ever so slightly out of the wall. There we go. All right, let me see what you guys have posted. Hey, there's a bunch of stuff we can use here. Ooh, I like this. This is a nice idea, especially with lighting on top. Well, I like this. We do need to have something similar to this, or maybe something like this. This is more in line with what we have. Yeah, see this setup over here, like this sort of a table and then a TV on top of it, that would work for us. All right, so what do we go with? Do we go with something like the rounded type here that we have, or do we go with something like this one? Cast your votes. I want to see what you guys think. Are we going with the simple one that has the piping system, or are we going with a rounded one? See what else you guys supposed. Yeah, see that's the same thing again. The piping system. All right, piping system it is then. The thing in what I'm trying to like not do is overdo it. Like that would suck. If we have the same thing everywhere, it's gonna break it up a bit. That's why I was kind of leaning more towards the other one. Oh, hello. Wait a second. What is this? This looks interesting. This really does look interesting. What do you guys think? All right, we'll go with this one then. All right, now let's see how this thing is made. So it has 1, 2, 3 elements that are basically going one up, one middle, one up, one middle. So it has. All right, this is not hard. This is not hard at all. Alright, if I screw up, I screw up. Then we start from the beginning, but I don't think I should be screwing this thing, so we'll see. I'm gonna try and get this thing in so I can see how big this thing is supposed to be. Or how big do I need it to be? So length 80, 250. With 50. Yeah, there we go. That's fine, I think. Okay. So we got this based off. Now I need to do some separations here. As always, we define, then we start refining. So what I'm going to do is try to find a way that this thing is made. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, let's see. It's divided into 3 elements. So it has, first of all, it has 2 separations here, like this. Actually, we're going to add these separation at the end. Now what I want to do in here though is I want to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. About 20 of these. So let's see if that's going to work this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. There we go. Alright, so we got 20 of these. And I need 4. Only 4. Then the other ones are going to repeat. 3 and 4. Alright, detach this as a clone. That's fine. Move it up. Alright, awesome. Now, this one needs to have a mid part, a high part, and a low part. So let's go with connection. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is select, oh, I need 2, they're going to have a high part like this, a mid part, alright, actually draw this thing out as well up to here. Alright, delete all of this. I love prototyping on live. There is no way anything can go wrong. It's always great. Said no one ever. Alright, that's okay, that's fine. Okay, now somehow I got myself into making this thing on an impulse without actually having to do any research on how this damn thing is made. So if I screw up, I screw up. I'm probably gonna screw up. but we'll see. What is going to be important is if I don't screw up, and then we end up with a nice looking table. I can probably do it. Doesn't mean it's gonna be pleasant doing it. Oh boy. Wait a second, where the hell did I take my thing? Wait a second, where was I? Taking this thing through my head, and I just thought of something. What if we make this thing in a different manner? So instead of doing it this way, let's try something else. Let's go with a line. There we go. Like this. Turn this thing off. I gotta open up my reference images so I know what the hell I'm doing. Where's my reference? Alright, there he goes. Alright, so select all of these, make them smooth ones. Hey, what? Really? All right. Okay. Rectangle, go from there to there. Spline, attach. Now go get this thing to snap to here. This thing can get welded together. This can get welded together here. Aha! Now go ahead, rotate this 180. Oh yeah. It's gonna get in there. And the ones in the middle are just flat lines. Doesn't need a second line. It's not symmetrical because the ones in the middle, basically this one and this one, this is the hell? Ah, of course. Whatever. I'll make this one detach as a clone. There we go. Again, this one detach as a clone. And delete the top one now. This one gets an edit poly and gets a shell. That shell will be brought down to whatever height that I need. Ha ha ha. All right, so select this, snap it down to over here. Edit poly, drop a shell again. All right, is this thing touching one of the, yeah, it's touching the bottom one, so I just need to have one that is going to go all across up to over this corner like this. Now for these guys, just select these and cap. Select this one, select these borders and cap. All right, really quickly add in a chamfer on the corners of, let's say, 0.1. Again, let's try 35. Yeah, that's going to get rid of those. Copy that thing, paste in there. Paste and paste. Probably could have made this thing a tad bit more high poly, but same idea. So since we know for a fact that we want to have 20 of these, and we got well, basically we got what? Let's just do this. We got 4, we need 5 more down, so just copy this over here like this. We need 4, make them an instance, and now when I turn back the chamfer, all of them will have the same thing. Select them all and give them the same exact color. All right, remove that. That's a bit too big one, so I'm just gonna scale it in. There we go. Move this thing down. And let's really quickly give it a base to stand on. And for that base, because I don't want to do everything from scratch, I'm just gonna go over here, say hello bed. I'm gonna steal your frame and start stealing stuff that we need. I can just take this one, or better yet, instead of doing this, let's start, or let's try to steal something from this side. Can we use this? Yeah, we can. There's a copy. Rotate around 90 and let's bring it back to here. Pull it up so it's kind of sitting on the floor. Now let me select some of the stuff, move it around so it's in the right position, like this. Pull it down. Make it center. All right, great. One there. 2 more. So there we go. Damn it, whatever. One in there, and this one a bit over this side. Boom. UV map box. 100, 100 by 100. Oh, goddamn. No. Don't like this way. Let's see if I can select this, rotate around. There we go. There we go. And yeah, if I were to like use this for anything, I would definitely go in here, make things unique, and start moving up the UV map so I kind of break up the repetitive. There we go, something like this. Or hell, I would even just go ahead and rotate this thing this way. It kind of breaks up that unevenness. But then again, not now. Oh hell! Looks awful. But okay, whatever. We got the modeling in, so let's see now. What have you guys posted here? What's with the snowflake? Dude, when I see this, the only thing that comes into mind is when I was a kid, and this thing would hit me in the shins, I would hate my life. So why would I ever want to put this thing on a lamp? I mean, hell. If you drove a bike and this thing hit you in your shin, you know how painful that thing was. Don't even... Oh, hey. Hello. Interesting. I like this one. What idea? All right, awesome. The hell is this? Of course. All right, so what are we building now? We got hell, we got 9 minutes left. Damn. In that case, I'm not building anything. I'm just gonna try and fix up some of this so it's not such an eyesore looking at this thing. So I'm just gonna try and do a bit of fixer up. So I'm gonna go select these guys. All right, the ones on that side, the ones on this side. This is called on the spot lazy UVW unwrapping. So we go edit poly, then I put on another UV map, again box with 100 by 100, and then put a new edit poly on top. So now it's no longer without this. Ooh, wait a second. Okay, I guess not. There we go. This is better. Or instead of just dealing with this in this manner, what I can do is always just isolate everything, get to the corner, and do the laziest thing ever. Just go one box from this side over to this one, and just call it a feature of this thing, which is basically has a corner side. Chamfer of 0.1. Boom. Let's go. All right, we got that thing over. I could probably get this box to go up to here. Ah, there we go. Much better. That's no longer sticking out that way. So just edit poly, and boom. Bob's your uncle. We got ourselves down. Why you can't see your text on the right side of your screen? The reason why is because I removed that option because the script that I was using was not made by YouTube, and YouTube decided to not support that option anymore. And when I try to edit in, it kind of, let me show you what it shows. If I put that, no, it's actually, you can still see the chat. It's just you need to be in YouTube's, on the side it has a chat. Otherwise, if I put it on, it's, well, try and write down something. You see how it's still showing up everything like with that white outline. It has that grayish cover up, so it kind of covers up my entire screen, and I do not like that. So we just go boom, it's gone. So UV, yeah, it's a YouTube thing. There we go. So now we got a nice corner piece there, nice corner piece over here. And honestly though, I do have another idea that we can probably do. Over here, control click. Set that whole thing up, select it, detach as a clone. Maybe put a shell. I'm just curious to see how this thing would look. Alright, material equals undefined. Nah, that's gonna look like shit. I'm not using that one. Anyways, with some proper UVing for this thing, this can end up looking like a really sweet table. But for now, I think it's okay as well. Especially if we go in here. I know for a fact that I need to cut some cuts in here. Let me just check really quickly and see if I select just these four. Do I have a backside? No, I don't. Yeah, well, whatever. Alright, so today was actually a very fruitful stream. We made our kit bash with the pipes, we made the framing for the bed. We made this thing on the side here with the pipes, and at the end we managed to get our table in here. Kind of looks awesome. Could work a bit of, could use a bit of work on the unwrapping, but still very, very decent. Done. Although I think that I could probably go in here, select all of these guys, and I'm gonna try to do that in the last 2 minutes that we have out of this stream and see if this is gonna work. If it does, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But if it does, it's gonna be cool. I'll just select these 4 guys. Alright, now delete, 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 chamfer, delete. Damn it. Alright. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, don't delete that one. Leave that one. And in here we have this one. Then select this. Make everything unique, damn it. Make unique, make unique, make unique, make unique. Attach, attach, attach. Clear, unwrap UVW, open UV editor, mapping, flatten mapping, 45 is fine. Hey, hey, hey. Worked. Now, isolate this. Awesome. Edit poly. Wait, what the hell? Alright. That's fine. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Isolate just these. Unwrap UVWs, open UV editor, rescale everything.
Everything changes.
Back custom. Boom, baby, we got unique UVs for this whole thing now. Alright, group this. Ha 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 ha. Hide. Nope. Get out of the way. I don't want you either, so just delete those. Unhide all, yes. Hide this. Get back to here. And boom! Unique UVs, although they are a bit small, so for this one I would definitely need to increase the tiling for this texture. I know it's a tileable texture, so we can just select this, call this thing small wood, or small, not small, tiled wood. Because small wood would be something very, very different. 5 by 5. And there we go. Now I can even hide both of these. Oh, alright, let's not hide that thing. That's better, like, leave it like this. But as you can see now, everything has unique texture to it. I can control the seam for this thing by increasing the tiling to maybe like, oh, wait. 2, 5, 6, 2. Alright, that's fine, but let's try 15 over here. There we go. We can have something like this, or increase it down to something like this. Whatever we choose, we can always have a unique set of UVs for this thing. So we got that thing. Anyways, with this, we are done. Woo! It was a fun thing. It was a fun stream. I would like to thank everybody that was with me today. You guys are great. I hope you guys come over next stream when we continue putting in more new stuff in here. And yeah, like I said, we created quite a bit of elements here today. And well, our Bob the mansion guy, or Bob the builder, or Bob the whatever guy, new house is gonna look amazing once we're done with it. So like I said, again, that's about it. And as always, thank you very much for being with me, and peace.